I'll give an example that we can relate to because many of us here are immigrants. And this example will particularly be appreciated by the sisters who have migrated from Africa or India or Pakistan or the Middle East. Okay? The sisters will recall the time when you were living in these countries and you expressed a desire to drive a car. And your loving husband said, I'll teach you to drive in my car. Okay? You will remember the times when you were trying to drive holding the steering, but his hand was just there, right? Mistrustingly. And the moment you did a slight movement, he would, no, this way, no, hold, oh, you're too fast, you're too slow, right? He lets you drive, but he doesn't let you drive because it's his car, you're going to bash his car, so he holds the steering, okay? And then finally he gets frustrated and said, you know what, just get out, okay? Let's just forget about this idea of driving, it's a bad idea, right? The sisters know what I'm talking about, okay? We are like that with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, Allah, drive my life. But the moment Allah says we're going right and I want to go left, then it's like, oh, can we, I'll call you when I need your help. That's exactly how we lead our life. And that is why we get off the highway, we go down the ramp, we get on another highway. Then again we are asleep, and again we are tabi'ah driven. Then we get off the highway, another calamity befalls us. During that short period of the calamity, when we are on that ramp, we think, yes, now my life is going to be different. I'm not going to pay attention to materialism. Then again we get on another highway, and then again we are on the same road. Okay? It does not change because we go back to that which is familiar. Whereas these calamities have a purpose. So the problem is we see, just like the man who doesn't trust his wife because he sees that vehicle is my vehicle and she's going to break it or smash it up, right? We see my body, my life, right? If that perspective was to change and I was to see myself as a soul and say, this is Allah's body, it is His amana, I have to give it back to Him. Oh Allah, this is yours, do what you want with it. Thank you for the opportunity for my soul to evolve while I stay in this vehicle that is yours. Now every decision that I make that is material, that is physical, that is tabi'i, will have Allah in consideration. And therefore there is that nur of fitrah, that sacredness which will come into that act of tabi'ah. So the more we learn to surrender, the more we start experiencing the love of Allah, and the more we become fitrah driven. If you can recite a salawat ala Muhammad.